once again, I have so many things going on, but it seems to me like Deputy Zimmer was under investigation, had been involved in this offense. And correct me if I'm wrong, because I may be, but he wasn't charged at that time.
Well, he was, we know from the IA he was charged with those two offenses.
I don't know that he was charged at that time. We're talking about at that time. He was not, I don't think he was arrested at that time by any means. I mean, there's a difference there. I don't, like I said, I may be wrong with that, and so many of these things run together. And I'm trying to recall, but I don't think, you know, it was under investigation, and the state attorney's office and all had it. I don't believe he was charged with the felony offenses, although we were looking at it. That's my recollection, and that's what I'm trying to look in here.
Okay. So the reason that you may not have suspended him pending the outcome of the IA for any period of time was possibly because no formal charges have been filed. Is that
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, well.
But we were still investigating.
You did know within a week of the offense, of the incident that occurred at Mr. Zimmerman's home, correct?
That's right.
You did know within a week of the offense occurring on August 29, 2009, that this incident was alleged to have occurred at the Zimmer home, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
so
sir.
you knew that there was an allegation of child abuse.
There was an allegation.
You knew there was an allegation of felony battery.
Yes, sir.
You had seen the police report.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You had thought enough at that point to serve Mr. Zimmerman with a notice of internal investigation into those instances, correct?
Yes, sir.
So you had what amounts to probable cause to believe that these events may have occurred, right?
May have occurred.
Okay. But even though you had a police report outlining all these different offenses he allegedly committed, did you review any witness statements from the children involved?
My internal affairs were taken care of all
Okay.
that.
But
Even from what I recall, he was not charged.
But you knew about the allegation, and yet you didn't suspend him, correct?
Yeah, we knew about the allegation, but no, he had not been criminally charged.
Well, certainly, being involved in a battery on a child and child abuse would fall into the category of on or off-duty conduct that might serve to bring discredit upon the agency, correct?
Yes, sir.
And that's one of the offenses Mr. Flesh was charged with, wasn't it?
Mr. Flesh was arrested.
Okay, sir. But you have to be arrested to be brought under an IA?
No, we had him under an IA.
Do you have to be arrested in order to be suspended while under an IA?
Not necessarily.
Okay. To the extent of other than playing the CD from the meeting, I finished with a witness. Do you want me to play the meeting while the sheriff's on the stand, or after she's had a chance for a redirect?
Before we get into a lengthy tape, let's get through questions for
Okay, very good.
running into some time issues here and
I'd like to get
break
this,
before too long.
sure, and I'd like to get the sheriff released as soon as we can, if I can schedule.
I do have several.
I know you do.
forms this afternoon.
Yes.
Good.
I have not had time to prepare for them.
Are you?
I am.
I'm sorry. Sheriff, just to clarify, the fact that criminal charges may be resolved or not resolved will not affect your determination on discipline, is that correct?
That's correct.
And these letters that Deputy Flesh received that Mr. Blitch so kindly put into evidence, these are what you expect your deputy sheriffs to get, these letters of commendation from the public, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Yes,
it's-
ma'am, I'm sorry.
That's okay. And he, essentially, that's with his performance, which we've never disputed, was, it's no different than anything you expect from any other deputy sheriff. Is that correct, his job performance?
That's correct.
Okay. And several factors go into a determination regarding, I mean, strike that. Every case that you get in internal affairs and an internal affairs investigation is different. Is that correct, Sheriff?
It is.
And you analyze them on a case-by-case basis. Is that correct, Sheriff?
Yes, we do.
And you did that in this case, did you not?
Yes, we did.
Okay, and I think that, I have no other questions. Thank
I have
you.
one more. Examination and redirect by Ms. Jolly. She asked you if this is the type of performance that Mr. Flesh demonstrated, is what do you expect of your deputies, is that right?
Yes, sir.
But didn't Deputy Flesh perform beyond the bounds of your average deputy?
He was a good deputy.
Let's answer your
I'd
question,
say,
sir.
I'd have to look back, but I think he was better than the average deputy.
In fact, he received officer, or deputy rather, of the quarter, or nominated for deputy of the quarter in 2010. You said 5 people got nominated for that, right?
It's about 5, no man, deputies, no.
That's 5 out of 450, right?
Yes, sir.
So that's, pardon me, pretty darn good, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
That's all the questions I have.
Any questions by the board? Hearing none, thank you for your time and testimony, appreciate it.
And the sheriff be released, Mr. Bush. Thank you very much, Sheriff.
Thank you.